What is up, guys? Coffee and Gaming 24/7 with me, someone better, and we are back. I got a ton of stuff done. I'll just show you anything creative that I did. I left a couple things so you would see, and there we go. So yeah, it goes above the cloud line, and on the PS4, I'm not sure about PS3. I don't remember, or I don't think I ever ran into the problem, but the castle is now above the cloud line, but the clouds still go through the building, as you can see right there. It's going through it. But if you're inside, it goes. You can see it. It's not like it just cuts it. It's actually inside the building. So it's a little weird. I finally made this an island, and you saw the cutout before. All I did was, fill it with water and then run I just put some sugar cane around. Nothing fancy. Out of the way, chicken. Oh, you're gonna die. How dare you ruin my boat in my video. He'll make for good eating anyway. Alright, so there's a little island. I cleaned up this, as you can see. It's a little bit better now. That looks pretty natural, and filled the rest with water. So there's like a weird gray line here you can see, but on the other side of the gray line is the pumpkins, or the jack-o'-lanterns. And closed up this. Basically just cleaned up the outside a little bit. I made that. It's basically just a cave. This wall was really big and blank, kind of like that, so I just kind of threw up a creeper face. And what you do if you're in the boat, you can come down here. This is like a really creepy cave. And cobbled the whole thing. And then it goes down pretty far. It goes there's a bunch of, and it goes down that way too. It's just a way to go and mine or whatever you want to do. All right, let's get out of there. And I made these pillars. I finished them, and I made more of the castle, as you can see. I'm gonna go up. It's easier to go up. I put a ladder on the outside of each one of these pillars. So if you ever coming from any direction, you can easily get up and into the castle. Except there is no way to get from the pillars to the castle yet. I'm trying to figure out a safe way to do that. But let's go over I can just show you the castle first. I put a bunch of red carpets down, obviously. But that first one was 10. This one's 10. That one's 20. I wanted to do one long one. That's 20. And then that one's 10, 10, 10. And then there's another one above the clouds that's 10. So it's like 10, 20, 30, 40. This is 60. That's 70. That's 80. So it's probably a little bit over 80. 80 blocks high. And it's 70 by 50. 70 wide. This way. This is 70 blocks. That's 50 blocks. And it's about 80 up. So it's a pretty decent castle. It's castle, palace, skyscraper, whatever you want to call it. This is what I came up with for the top of the pillars. I think it looks pretty good. In this texture pack, it looks pretty good to me. And I ran the carpet all the way to here, but I think I'm going to do a carpet design in here. I just didn't know what yet, and it's going to need multiple colors. But you can come out, you can kind of look out. It's like pretty nice. I think it looks pretty good, but let's keep going. So that's what I did. I did one there, I did one there, and I did one over there. I left that one blank. I left this one empty so that I can show you how I made this. It's pretty easy, but from looking at it, you might get overwhelmed. So I can show you. And I wish I could make this jump. I've tried, and it's just like one block too long. But I don't really get hurt, but I did break off. I closed up that area right there, so I can't get in over there anymore. So I'm gonna have to go this way. You do take damage from this fall most of the time, but no falls are death, but multiple falls are death. Oof. Yep. I planted some trees. You can see I closed it off up top, but the cloud's in the way, but that's why it's dark. So this would be like a mob haven until I light it all up. The only other things I did, I closed up the wall that was bringing the grass in, and I made this a little longer. So basically every time I shave them now, I get like a stack of wool. And I made them all red because I need tons and tons of red. So I'm just going to shave them again really quick. Because I think in order to make that pillar top, you need about 2 stacks of wool. So, yeah, I got another stack, which is nice. It's pretty nice to get a whole stack every time. I'm just going to grab these. And you need some fencing. I didn't put the fencing up either. And then you need some... the glowstone. I had some from when I went there before, but I went back and grabbed just a couple more. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I have them right here. That should be plenty. So you need wool, you need fencing, and dirt is good with a shovel, because there's some blocks that you don't need the wool, but you need to put a block to put the wool where it needs to go. So you just, I'll show you. And let me get some glowstone, because I think I can do it all in one trip. Before I was lacking some materials, so I had to keep coming back down here. I'll also go to the top of the castle. The glass, I think you need 8 for the roof, and then, oh, that's it, just 8 for the roof. I'm thinking about the glowstone, which I'm not sure if I have. Oh, and I did all this with stone, the stone brick. I still have tons of stone brick. Whoops. There's a double chest. There's a half. There's another one. I did run through a lot of it, but I definitely have tons more. Alright, I just saw glowstone somewhere. Here's glowstone. Ah, here we go, 5. 1 for the roof. And then it's 4 around the sides. Yeah, so it is 5. Alright. So this is what you need. You need like 2 stacks of wool, a bunch of fencing, 8 glass, and 5 glowstone. Alright, let's get up there. The chickens I kind of left the same. Not really anything special. But, yeah, let's get going. But now I can show you each. Yeah, that looks cool. Alright. Alright, let's go. Very loud over there, too. Alright. Each one is carpeted. And, the only thing I added to the layer, to the height, the floors, I guess, that were done the last time, is these. I put a half stack, basically, or a half slab. I put a half slab on the corner, and then I did every other. But I started with the corner, so that every time you got to the corner, it needed one. So there wasn't some weird, like, 2 gap or anything. So it all looks pretty good. It makes it look more like a castle than before. I think I'm still having that snow problem on the other side. This is where the ladders are, but this is only temporary. I'll have indoor, like a spiral staircase or something. I was also trying something out like that with the torches, but I didn't want, if I did the torches like here, here, and here, I didn't want that when I went far away from the castle and I looked at it, for it to look like a giant birthday cake or something. So I'll have to give it a try and see how it looks, and then maybe take them down or keep them. But here's the top. As you can see, I'm going to do some kind of dome here. I'm not sure what, but this will be where my bed is, and I'm not going to sleep yet because I want to show you this at night. And I'm going to extend this out so you can walk out, or maybe put a railing And this is the top of the castle. It's above the clouds, just above the clouds, which is pretty nice. So when you're up here, the clouds won't bother you. You know, they're like 2 blocks below you, so it's pretty nice. It just looks weird, like a floating block. But yeah, they'll go right through the building. And there's no chance of falling to your death because it's, only about 10 or 20 blocks every time you fall. So it's pretty safe too. I just have to light it up. That'll be one of my next things to do. Okay, so let's go build that thing. I got about 20 minutes. So let's go. Whoop. Oof. Let me see if I can get this one. Yep, that one's good. Where's the ladder? I can jump down 3 or 4 of them, and then I kind of take it a little safer. This is the 20, I think. Oh, yeah, that's the 20. All right. So, there we go. Can't jump anymore. This isn't supposed to hurt, but it might. All right, it doesn't. Sometimes it does. I think from the second one up, it does, but not this one. It's very strange. Sometimes I get hurt, sometimes I don't. All right. I wish they'd make better boats, because now I'm just gonna this water is gonna be there's gonna be tons of boats just floating around, so you can just grab one. If it breaks, don't worry about it, and then it'll be nice, faster transportation. Plus, it's way safer. Okay, here we are. All right, so the entrance ways like this are going to be a little bit different than these ones that don't have it. So on the ones that have a walkway, the sticks go on the outside. But on the ones here, it's basically going to go these 4, right? Let's do those first. And then those 2. Kind of like that. So this way that doesn't go anywhere gets the 2. This way it doesn't go anywhere, gets the 2. Then it's 4 on each side. And then the entrance ways don't get any. Like this first one stays blank. Okay. So now what we do is get up there with some dirt. And the first stick that you put the thing on is... Is that too low? Oh, yeah. That's why I need so many. Ah, caught it. Nice. All of those get doubled in height. And it's weird. If you look at the fence, it's like a villager face. If you see that on top. Looks very strange. Because it looks like you got like weird villager heads or something. Alright, so you double these up. I figured I could go ahead and make 3 of these at least and stay ahead of it. And then just show you 1, because then obviously you get it, rather than showing you all 4 of them. But this is just one idea that I had. This is, I don't know, I could have made a better one. I like the way it looks. It's open, but it's lit, and it's colorful, so it's nice. Alright, so here we go. And I'll show you, we'll have to make a staircase in a minute. Alright, so there's one. Okay, you can keep going in circles, that's probably the easiest way. But this one is going to be the 2. And what I mean is the circle that I used, remember at the bottom it was 3, 2, 1 pattern. This is the 2 in the 3, 2, 1 pattern. So you just crouch. There we go. And then you can use dirt, because you'll need that for the next height. And the 3 should go over the walkway, or over the flat area, the open area. 2 there and there. And this is the 2. There we go, 3. And it's a lot easier if you go just around. I think it's only like 4. How many high is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6th one's easy, so it's really like 5 of them. But the higher up you get, the less there are, because you're going inward each time, which I'll show you in a second. But you can do this with any pattern. There we go. 1, 1, 1. This is the 2. The last stick is always the 2. That's where I got confused on the first attempt. And there we go. And then all you do is do the same thing. Well, not really the same thing, because the pattern will change a little bit. But you basically just, any spot that there's an in, basically gets one. And the pattern will change a little bit. But it's a lot faster now. Once you have the base down, it's a lot faster. So, actually I'm just going to do it the way I was doing it before. Is you just put the dirt down first. And then it's just a lot easier. Oops, not this one. It's just the outer. See, like that, you'd be able to walk in there, so that's a no. Whoops. But for the first couple, for at least the first, I'm not sure, 1 or 2, it stays the pattern of the 3-2, but eventually it gets too small to do that. There we go. There we go. So it's still 3-2, but it's 3-2-1. The 1 is shared. There's no 2 1s anymore. Alright, so let's keep going. So I'm just putting dirt down where I would need something, and then I can just grab it from the wool. If anybody ever needs help doing any kind of domes or big builds or anything like that, I'm happy to help. I have PS3 and PS4 and the PC version. I have Xbox One, but I don't play Minecraft on it as of yet, because I have it on the Vita as well. There's only so many consoles I can play it on and actually get something done. Yep, this makes the C shape. Yep, now I know we're getting closer to the end. I think that's the last one before it gets really tight. And you can always pause it if you don't. See, there it is. So now it's 3, 2, and that's it. So it's 3, 2, 1, 1, and then it's 3, 2, 1, then it's 3, 2, 2, and it just gets smaller. I hope I didn't mess up. Doesn't look like I did. Whoops. Oops, come on. Oh, also, there's been a couple people asking to mention their channel or something they're doing, or, just mention something about something that they're involved in. So if anybody wants me to mention something about whatever, YouTube-wise, gaming-wise, just send me an email. It's my channel name at Gmail, and just send me the link or whatever you want me to mention, and As long as it's, you know, somewhat involved in gaming or something like that, or your channel, then I'll do it. I have no problem with that. A lot of people are trying to get their channels up and more popular. Some people have really good videos too. They're just not getting the views. Oh, I think I need I'm gonna need wool. I had 2 stacks. So it is a little bit more than 2 stacks, but you see there's like a bunch of dirt underneath. You just cut that out when you're done. And I'm just gonna make a staircase. Oh, where'd that piece of dirt go? What? Alright, where'd it... There we go. Something like that. Just get this now. Alright, quickest way in there. Jumping. I will have another way. It's just I didn't know what yet. So, and those are easy to fix. Alright, so I'm right here. Oh, and it's going to be loud. But, yeah, there's going to be a ton of wool here. And I think I'm done with the red. I think I'll be able to change all these colors again. So next time, because I want to do those do those designs on the floor. So I'm going to have to change these colors. Change all these sheep back to all the colors I could possibly think of or create. So I'm going to have to go find some cactus and all that stuff. Right, come on. 58 is plenty. Thanks, guys. Alright, let's go. But I think if you were playing this with other people, something like this, people could access the pillars, but you could always have iron doors on the interior. Oh, there was one there too. So they could get to here, but they couldn't get inside. But I like the way this looks. I don't want to connect it, so maybe I could make it underground. I'm not sure. All right, let's see how much more I need. There's also a Skyrim pack that came out, and something else. Oh, steampunk. Steampunk didn't look, I don't know, that interesting, but I need dirt again. All right, so I'm gonna have to cut some up. I'm probably going to be doing some kind of texture pack with that. I don't know if I'm going to buy them, though. We'll see. What I was thinking of doing is... I can't reach that? Oh, there we go. Keeping this world. And then the next texture pack I'll be in this world. Just away from this castle. And I'll make something else. But then what I can do is... people that are following each texture pack... I can just take one episode and come over here in the new texture pack, and you'll see the differences, and so I think it'll be easier to compare. Because I still got to make farms. I still got to make a bunch of stuff on this world. And rather than make a bunch of worlds, I can just keep the one. Alright, that's about it. That's pretty good. Alright. And the dirt's helpful, as you can see. It's the easiest thing. It's one of the easiest things to break. Oh, I left a bunch of dirt down there. That's pretty much it. It's here, here, and here. Here, here, here. There we go. And this is the top 9. There's 9 squares here. Let's get these going. I don't like putting the glowstone or the glass in the quick inventory until I'm ready, just in case I'm on it and it puts it down and then I lose it. So even though I have plenty. So what I did was do the outside of it like that, one of them in the middle, that'll keep the top nice and lit, and then on the bottom I used to put it here, but when you'd walk you'd see it too much and it would look too weird. So I put them one higher, which I like because they're a little bit more hidden, but they still light up the area. And there we go. Let me clean this up. Okay, and let's look. See, you can see it now, but like from here, it looks normal, and at night it's like nice and lit. But you really don't see the light until you're kind of here anyway, so it's kind of nice. Oh, I forgot those. I don't want to break the glass or anything. But yeah, on a super big build like this, there's no way I could make videos for every little thing that I do. So if I show you one of them, then you get the rest, and I can keep working. So that's pretty much what I've been up to. See, that looks much nicer now. I can probably plant some random stuff or something to make it look better, but I'm going to come up with a design for here, get a bunch of wool, and then I'm going to try next time to get the ink / wool trophy, getting every single color of ink possible, from cactus, cocoa beans, and all the stuff you could ever do, mixed with bone meal and all that stuff, like the light pinks, light grays, and all that other. So that's what I'm going to be doing next time. So yes, the castle is definitely on the way. Oh, wait, one more time. It's 10, 10, 20, 10, 10, 10, 10. Yeah. So that's it, and the sun's going down, and I am going to run upstairs and go to bed. So see you later, guys. Thanks for watching.